So, okay, guys, it's like 9:30 at night, and I'm getting ready for bed. So, what you see is what you get. Okay, here's my thing, and I've been pondering this question for quite a while now. I'm just wondering, seriously wondering, how easily led to the slaughter does the government think the liberals are? And I really do just wonder, because, I mean, how easily led away from the Democratic agenda do you think the government thinks you can be led? I mean, let's think about this for a minute. Democrats undereducated, liberals with emotional issues, which is apparently all of them. I mean, statistically speaking, liberals and Democrats, and that's not to say that Republicans and conservatives don't, but we seem to be able to conduct ourselves in a manner of we can choose what we believe, what we follow, what we say, what we read, what we watch. I mean, we can think for ourselves. And for some reason, the government is so scared that if the liberals see something that we are speaking of, they will be ripped away from the democratic belief. They will be ripped away from the liberal retardation. And they will be instantly converted. And so, with that being said, the liberals and the demotards are not allowed to see what the conservatives think. They're not allowed to see what we research. They're not allowed to know what we know. We're not allowed to give our opinion on the Kool-Aid shot, because if we do, and it goes against anything Lord Fauci has said, then they will rip our videos or our comments right on off the media platforms, because they don't want you to see it, because you're so easily misled that you can't think for yourself. That if you see somebody talking about how, in their opinion, the Kool-Aid vaccine doesn't work, you may hurry up and run over to the other side, and you may go, well, maybe it doesn't work. Here's what I don't understand. Here's what I truly don't understand about liberals and Democrats.
The whole weekend was about helping him and us loving him and supporting him.
Did y'all really vote for Biden?
Guideline he had to stick by, he couldn't do it.
I mean, did you really? Because this is a guy who's telling you to run out and get Kool-Aid. But then he's telling you that you still have to wear the mask and you still have to social distance. And then he goes, oh, no, you don't. Never mind. If you're fully vaccinated, we're going to let you, go without the mask and go without social distancing. But only if you're vaccinated. So, let me get this straight. If I get the Kool-Aid vaccine, it only works to protect me from getting the Kool-Aid if you too are vaccinated. Because if you're not vaccinated, but I am, and you've got Kool-Aid, then I could get Kool-Aid, even though I'm vaccinated against Kool-Aid. So, I'm at a loss. So we have to keep wearing a mask, and we have to keep social distancing, and then we can't say anything about what we think. We're not allowed to have an opinion, because our opinion might make your simple-minded ass think twice about getting your Kool-Aid shot. And we wouldn't want to do that, because we want everybody to get their sip. So we have to hurry up and snatch away anybody that has an opinion that doesn't coincide with Lord Fauci's opinion. So really, I mean, how simple-minded? How simple-minded are the liberals? How simple-minded are you libtards? How simple-minded are you Democrats? That you can't think for yourself. So the only message that you can get is the one the government gives you. Because if you get one outside of that, you might be forced to not believe anymore. Even though the news media and the Democrats are constantly contradicting themselves. I mean, when all this shit started, Lord Fauci was saying, don't wear a mask, don't wear a mask, don't wear a mask. It doesn't do you any good, don't wear a mask. Then we were supposed to pretend that that never occurred. And I guess it's easy for libtards and Democrats to pretend shit never happened, because they all live in this fantasy world. So I guess they can, they can switch back and forth between fantasies. But here in reality, where conservatives and true Republicans live, we can't switch back and forth, because we don't live in a fantasy world. So our reality never changes. It's always real. And so I really just want some simple-minded libtard or Democrat to explain to me why it is we're not allowed to have an opinion about the Kool-Aid vaccine outside of what the CDC says, or outside of what Lord Fauci says. Because who cares? Facto fuckers will tell you it's misleading information. Who the hell are you worried about me misleading with my opinion? I've never once stated that my opinion was fact. As a matter of fact, if y'all look back in the history of my videos, I will straight tell you that none of these videos are based on fact. All of my videos are based on my opinion. So, I know for a fact that facto fuckers have never checked with me to verify my opinion. So when they go that this is misleading content, how the fuck is it misleading? Are you scared that by what I'm saying, I'm going to convince one of your sheeple to not go get their Kool-Aid? I mean, are you that scared of me? Are you that scared of my friends, my associates, people that are on the internet, are you so afraid of David J. or Terrence K? Are you so afraid that they are going to lead your people from you? Are you so afraid that the libtards are so ignorant and undereducated that if I come in or if they come in with their opinion, we're misleading them to the point where they're going to walk away from you? Do they not realize how under the government's control they are? But they think we're the ones. They think we're the ones being censored. We are being censored, but we're only being censored because they're scared of losing their retards. And y'all are so simple-minded that y'all are sucking up the Kool-Aid faster than SpongeBob on heroin. So, have fun with that, but, you know, it's really something to think about. Why aren't you allowed to hear and research and consider alternatives? It's just a thought.